Hello everybody, it's Michael Finkley with The Michael Finkley Show.
And I'm Nicole with Conversations with Nicole. You can join me Wednesdays at 9 a.m. on all of my streaming platforms.
Well, Nikki, don't forget about The Michael Finkley Show, Mondays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the CTR Media Network.
Join us!
This is Director Ryan Givens on The Michael Finkley Show. And if you ain't tuned in here, I don't know what you doing, because this boy good.
On the next Michael Finkley, music producer Antonio Vergara is with us. Talks new music and his Latin Grammy nomination. PLUS Shelley Rae Speck is back, Think Fam. She talks about her new EP, Free Range Stories. Monday.
There's a new familiar face this time. Say hello to the new daytime. See it everywhere you go. New and the greatest show. It's no other than the Michael Finkley Show. There is no other. He's like no other. I'm so glad that someone resonates with me. Come celebrate with me. Let's do it tonight.
Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now, y'all, my next guest, he is making his wave in his own right when it comes down to the awesome industry of music. He is a Latin Grammy nominee. He is also a mixing engineer. I had to bring him on because he's doing some incredible things, y'all. He is none other than Antonio Vergara. How are you?
Yo aquí muy feliz de estar contigo, qué gusto conversar y bueno, para ayudarnos en este proceso y que no se pierda nada en la traducción, está nuestro querido amigo Amir.
Very happy to be here and converse with you, and very happy to share with the world.
Awesomeness. I mean, thank you so much for interpreting as well. For Antonio, where we really appreciate the both of you. So, and Antonio, when did you discover your passion for music?
De toda la vida, desde muy niño sentí la música y recibí eso de mi mamá, de mi familia materna. Mi mamá es una cantante profesional y esa música me llegó desde la sangre.
From all my life, I've always been involved with music and always felt it very passionately. And also my mother, she was a singer, and I also really loved her music, and it always really made me feel, I really felt the music from her.
Oh my word. And it definitely shows. Thank you to your mama. Thank you. It definitely shows because we enjoy the music that you produce. We enjoy the music that you have. I was able to listen to a majority of your catalog, and I was just like, wow, what a mind-blowing experience. What is your inspiration behind what you do?
Simplemente me dejo llevar por la música y para escribir las letras yo pienso que no, tú no las haces, sino que te llegan desde el ambiente. Una musa o alguien te dice las letras y yo simplemente las escribo.
I just let myself get carried away by the music always. And when it comes to lyrics, I always believe that you don't write the lyrics, you don't think of them, they come to you on their own.
Alguien me las susurra al oído.
It's like someone whispers it into my ear.
Y solo me dejo llevar.
And I just let myself get carried away with it.
I gotcha. How did this all start for you, though? You know, you have the music on the inside, right? It comes from within, right? And your major influences, your mama, you know, all the good things that make you who you are. When did you realize that I can actually make money from this? I can do this as a living.
Buena pregunta, muy buena pregunta. ¿Cuándo me di cuenta de aquello? Simplemente empecé a crear mi música y me di cuenta que me gustaba también, me gustaba tanto como la música de otros y a mucha gente le gustó lo mismo y me empezaron a pedir que haga música para ellos. Ahí me di cuenta que podía ganar dinero con esto.
Very good question. And I first realized when I started creating my own music, and I liked the way it sounded, the way it felt, and I realized that other people also like the way it sounded and felt, just like what other artists have created. And that's when I realized that I could make a living off this.
Wow. So how long have you been making a living off of this?
30 y más años.
Over 30 years.
Wow. And to be in it for so long and still be relevant in what you do, right? It shows your character of you, right? Of who you are as an individual. Who are some of the artists that you work with?
Porque artistas, he trabajado con muchos artistas, primero de la escena local, ayudándolos a cumplir sus sueños, y luego he trabajado con muchos artistas, ya como productor en Estados Unidos, India, Europa y de toda Sudamérica.
I've worked with many local artists, help them achieve some of their dreams and passions with music, as well as also working with many artists abroad in the US, India,
Europa, Argentina.
and Argentina.
So you're just global with yours.
Claro, y lo más importante, sin movernos de este espacio y sin movernos de Ecuador, que a pesar que la gente dice que no se hace música, que no hay talento, que no se pueden hacer las cosas aquí.
And it's all been done from right here in the studio in Ecuador, even though many people say that there's no talent, there's no hard work here in Ecuador.
And that goes to show as well, Antonio, that you can be famous, right? You can produce what you love anywhere in the world. You can be in your hometown, right? You could be in your bathroom, right? You can just be anywhere, right? And have that success that we're looking for, right?
Totalmente de acuerdo. Y más aún en estos tiempos que todo está conectado y que el mundo es un pañuelo doblado.
I totally agree, and especially in these moments where everything in the world is connected.
Definitely. Definitely taking advantage of all of that as well. So let's get to this point of Latin Grammy nominated. Latin Grammy nominated. When that came about, that happened last year for you. Congratulations. When that came about for you, what did you feel in that moment?
Sentí que estábamos haciendo las cosas bien y que ese era el inicio para lo que viene. Eso no nos va a detener para lograr más metas, no solo eso.
There was a feeling that told us we were on the right path on what we're doing, that we're doing the right thing, and just a motivator to keep on going.
Yo tengo una frase que dice, ninguna bala parará este tren.
I have a phrase that says, there's no bullet that's going to stop this train.
Can I take that?
Tuya, es tuya.
Oh, I love that. I definitely love that because, again, the only thing that can stop you is you. The only thing that can stop you is you. So definitely agree with that as well. So because you have this amazing, you won other awards as well, of course, because you do some incredible work. What, again, keeps you going? Because the field of music is always ever changing. What keeps you going to say, I'm going to be at the top of my game?
¿Por qué? A mí me gusta escuchar música. Vivo de la música, vivo por, para, con y de la música. Y eso me motiva. Yo termino de grabar y voy a escuchar música. Toda mi vida gira en torno a eso. Y eso es lo que me motiva, me da vida y es mi camino a seguir, lo que yo elegí.
Because I simply love listening to music. I love music in general. I live, eat, breathe, sleep music. And that's what just motivates me every day to keep doing what I do.
Termino de grabar y llego a la casa a escuchar música.
I finish recording something, I get home, I start listening to music.
So it's ever going, it's nonstop.
Siempre, mi mente piensa en música, solamente en función de la música, nada más.
My mind only thinks in music.
I love this. Oh my gosh. Because I feel the passion though. It pours through the screen. It literally does. And the way you talk about it, the way you grin, right? The way you laugh about it, because the passion is there, right? Again, it comes from within. It comes from within. Who do you still want to work with?
¿Con quién quisiera trabajar?
Con todos, con personas que tengan ganas y que quieran hacer música. No me importa el rango, si es el más importante del mundo o alguien que empiece. Quiero trabajar con gente que quiera hacer música y que se deje producir, que escuche el productor.
I'd like to work with everybody. I'm not looking exactly for the highest or the lowest, just someone who wants to make music and who will be open to production.
Se deje producir, exactamente.
Amazing. Do you see another Grammy in the future? Actually, a Grammy award in your future?
Muchos. Ya tengo pensado dónde ponerlo.
Many of them. I'm already thinking where to place them.
I thought that's what you said. Oh, again, it's here. It's here as we're working, right? It's here. It's at the forefront of our minds. It's definitely here. Oh my gosh. And all the work that you've done, right, over these past 30 years, and I'm wishing you 30 plus more as well in the industry. Are you proud of yourself?
Sí, claro, estoy muy feliz, porque cada trabajo que hago, lo hago como si fuera mío. Y esto así puntualmente, que la gente, los artistas me encomiendan, me dan su sueño y yo tengo que hacerlo realidad, como si fuera mío.
Absolutely, I'm extremely happy, and especially what every artist wants to do, their idea, it's my job to make it happen, to make it a
Ellos
reality.
me dan su sueño.
They give me their dream, and I make it a reality.
I keep the dream.
And the reason I stopped was because, again, the passion is there. I feel the passion. I definitely feel the passion. It's how I feel about my platform. You know, it gets hard sometimes, but we keep going, right? We keep pushing. We keep.
El mundo de los necios, ¿no? El mundo de los necios.
The world is for the stubborn.
Oh, true words, Antonio. True words. True words. True words. Oh my gosh. Do you feel like you're living in a dream sometimes, though?
Claro, por supuesto. Todos los días. Yo me levanto sabiendo eso, porque vivir y comer de lo que a uno le gusta es el sueño de todo el ser humano.
Absolutely. Every day I wake up and I realize it, and I'm thankful for it, just to be able to live and eat off what you do. It's
de lo que amas, claro.
What you live and eat off what you love. It's really something else.
Todos quieren vivir ese sueño.
Everyone wants to live that dream.
Right. I think that the dream is part of the process, and it goes within our passion, right? And what we're meant to be doing while we're here. It's part of that dash, right? When we all are gone, deceased, we have that dash on our stone, and it's up to us now to declare that what I've done in my dash is for me, and it can help others as well. What is your next biggest dream?
Mi siguiente gran sueño, como todos los años, someter sus trabajos a Grammy Latino y Grammy Americano como productor y como artista. Y ya estoy trabajando en mi nuevo álbum para el Grammy Americano, que va con todo.
It's the same as every year, to keep submitting music into the world and the Latin and American Grammys, both as a producer and an artist myself, and also getting ready to launch my new album.
Que es en inglés, 100% en inglés.
That's all in English.
So let's talk about it. I was getting ready to answer that question. What are you working on next? Let's talk about this new album. What can we expect?
Vamos a esperar las guitarras eléctricas más fuertes, muchos amigos invitados y esa fuerza de los guitarristas que ya no existen mucho. Con todo, ¿no?
You can expect the strongest electric guitars, a lot of invited friends, and a lot of strong guitars that you don't seem to hear these days.
Ya están muriendo los Guitar Heroes, y yo no voy a permitir eso.
The guitar heroes are dying, and we're not going to let that happen.
Not on your watch. Oh, wow. So when can we project that coming out? Is later this year, or when is that happening?
En breve, en 3 meses está lanzado.
Yes, pretty soon, in around 3 months' time.
Perfect. I love it. I just want to say, Antonio, thank you for being with us. Continue to be that voice of music in the world we live in today. Thank you so much. How can we follow you on social media and also listen to your incredible music?
Gracias a ti por el espacio. Eres una persona llena de luz y se nota. Tú también tienes pasión para hacer lo tuyo y te felicito. Pueden encontrarme en las redes, en Instagram, como Don Vergara, y como Antonio Vergara en plataformas.
Well, first of all, thank you as well for your time. You're a great person, and we can also tell that you're full of passion for what you do. And you can find us on Instagram as Don Vergara and on Antonio Vergara on all other streaming platforms and social medias.
All right. You heard it here, Pink Fam. Thank you again. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Gracias a ti y buen camino.
Thank you as well, and have a good journey.
Oh, thank you so much. Pink Fam, no phone away. Back in a moment.
Hi, this is Brett Chapin from Apple TV's Palm Royale, and you're watching The Michael Finkley Show. And we're Greek brothers.
On the next Michael Finkley, founder and CEO of In the Black Network, James DeVos is back with us, Think Fam. He gives us all the information about the network and so much more. Don't miss it, Think Fam. Monday. Hello, everybody. It's Finkley from the Finley Experience. We're an educational consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education. So we assist students with their college and career endeavors. We train school administrators on the state of first-generation students. And also, we partner with colleges and universities to assist their first-generation population for easy transition from high school to college. So if you're looking for a presenter or speaker that presents on these topics and so much more, visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com and learn about all that we do. We're looking forward to working with you.
Hi guys, welcome to Awaken. We wanted to serve the city of Mullins. We are church owned, and we felt like a coffee shop was such a huge need in the city of Mullins. There's nowhere for people to just come, get a cup of coffee, sit with friends, maybe do some work on the laptop. And so we feel like it was a service that we could give back to the city. Well, our hope is that people will feel calm, that they'll feel welcome, that it'll be a place where they can come and just clear their mind.
We come here twice a day. That's how good their smoothies, their coffee, their lattes, frappes, delicious. I would love the atmosphere here. If I had time to come and just sit and relax, I would. It's awesome.
One thing that I really love about it being here is just the cozy environment. It's so inviting. I can come in here and I can get my schoolwork done, a good coffee and a good meal. But I'm just really thankful that they're here and that I have a good place to go.
We're open Tuesday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Awaken Coffee Bar, downtown Mullins.
Everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now, y'all, my next guest, she is truly Think Fam. She really is a true friend, a true fam of the show. She was last on our show, get this, Shelly, September 14th, 2022. It's been too long. It's been too long. Award-winning singer and writer herself, Shelly Ray Speck, is back with us. Hello!
Yes, we get to be goofy.
We get to be goofy again.
Yeah, cool.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's almost been 2 years since the last time we talked.
Well, a year and a half, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. My last release was, I think, July 19th, 2022,
Hmm.
I think. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I feel like we just clicked.
We, oh my gosh, you should see some of the conversations we have behind the scenes, like on social media. It's like the support is on both ends.
Yeah,
It's definitely on both
it's so
ends.
great,
So
great.
I welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. I'm so honored that you had me back so I can talk about my new EP
Yes.
and my new puppy.
New puppy. I already saw the puppy. Puppy's
Yeah,
gorgeous. Puppy's gorgeous. But let's talk about new music, right?
yeah.
Because
Okay,
okay, we last time we talked about Bottles on My Side, which was a hit, still is. You know,
thank
people
you.
are relating to it. In that right, but you have a new EP out, Free Range Stories. Now you got to tell us about it. You got
Okay,
to tell us about
okay.
it.
Well, I write stories that are songs. So in every song that I have written, I tell a story about an event, a memory, a heartache. And I realize that's what I do. Sometimes, like with the second song on the EP, She Ain't the Marrying Kind, was a song that I was working with this drummer, and we got to talking about relationships. And I said, I'm just no good at them, just no good. I've given up. That's good. I'm all good with being alone. I love it. I don't get lonely. I just like being alone. And she said, I just ain't the marrying kind. And I went, okay, there's a song title. So we wrote it together. Her name is Vicki Stewart, and I had to change it because I Ain't the Marrying Kind is not that. Everybody in country music is married. So I thought, well, how am I going to get a cover on this? So I changed it to She Ain't the Marrying Kind. And it tells this wonderful story about a very independent woman who goes on a road trip in her convertible Cadillac. And she's just all independent. She has an experience with one guy, but she's in her car by the time, doesn't spend the night, that kind of thing. It's not explicit in any way. It's just that she needs to get going. She just can't be tied down. So she drives and drives, and friends are showing her pictures in their wallet of their beautiful wedding day. And she's like, good on them, good. That's great, but that's not me. And then she gets into Missouri, where I'm from, and she drives up to Joplin. I don't know why, but she drives up to Joplin, and she sees to a truck stop to get gas, and she sees this stray dog. She picks up the stray dog, and the next scene is the dog's riding shotgun in the convertible, and the one of the lyrics in the song is, yeah, we're tied together, but I ain't tied down. She ain't tied down. So it's a commitment to this wonderful little puppy, but she's still an independent gal, and she ain't the marrying kind. So that's one of the songs that I really enjoyed writing, because I saw the whole scene. And I tend to do that. I visualize color, weather, what room was it in? What did it smell like? What did it feel like? Was it there a couch? Was there, for that story, I pictured her in a convertible Cadillac, old, probably ratty, just because she just wants to be independent. That's her main goal.
Oh my word. I want to come back to your music, definitely, because there's a song that we talked about before that I love, and definitely related to my own life. But why do you think that your music is so relatable?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to think it's authentic.
Yeah.
It's not like I sit down and write a song that isn't a story. It's not like I sit down. I was a staff songwriter for A&M Records for, we were under a 4-year contract. And I sat in a room and wrote songs all day, and they would for instance, come into the room, the managers, and say, "Oh, we need a dance up-tempo, message-oriented song for Paula Abdul," and my partner and I would write it. You know, you can do that. It's called project writing. I can still do that, but I've chosen to write more of something that is authentically close to me. And luckily, I've been very lucky. It's relatable to other people. Like you said, you know, you loved Mama Tried because it tells the story of a mother's sacrifice that she makes and just what she has to go through. There's a line in Mama Tried, friends and family says she's in too deep. How's she gonna make ends meet? You know? So that's a true story. That is all a true story about my upbringing, and that's just the place, I think, because I relate to them so deeply. I'm fortunate, you know, not everything's relatable, but I'm fortunate that I've had so many comments similar to yours, especially about Mama Tried. And She Ain't the Marrying Kind is a big hit because it's singable and it's danceable and, you know, it's good old fun. And then The Bottles on My Side, which I played for you last time, is a song about being so lonely that, you know, your best friend is Jack Daniels, you know. And it was a period that I just felt, and I was young, I just felt this tremendous sense of grief and loss. And when I wrote this song, I remember thinking back of who I wrote it for. And we're still friends today, thank goodness. It took a while because we were both broken up about it. But so that's a long answer to your question about being relatable. It's just, these are stories in everybody's lives, you know, and I happen to put words and music to them. Since Mama Tried came out, I've had so many people contact me and say, yeah, you know, mother-daughter relationships are really complicated. Mother-son relationships, parent-sons are really complicated. And father-son relationships are very complicated. So that is why I think they're relatable.
Gotcha. And like I said before we started, you know, that song really spoke to me because I thought about my own mom. And, you know, growing up, you see your parents in one way, right? You know, you don't know the story behind it, and you learn it. Well, I did, my personal experience. I learned it when I grew up. It's like, wow, my mom went through this, she went through that, and you know, she couldn't pay this bill on time or that bill because, you know, just growing up with no money, you know, barely any food in the house, right? But she made it work. She made it work. And literally, just like the song says, your title says, Mama Tried, she was just a child. My mom was just a child. So kudos to that. Definitely. Like I said, it's a great song. It's definitely a great song.
Thank you.
What keeps you going throughout all of your success that you've seen? What keeps you going and continuously making these type of realistic, honest, authentic songs?
Something deep inside longs to tell stories, and longs. When I was first starting out as a songwriter, I had a band in the 80s, and it was a different time, and it was a time where I just wanted to tell my side of the story. You know, it was a little more egocentric. And you did this and you left, and you know, whatever it was. Although I had a lot of political songs I would write. And now it's just, I want to tell the story. I just want to tell the story. I want to forget my side because it's bigger than that. There's a universal theme to my stuff. You know, there's a universal theme to Jake the Marrying Kind. There's so many women out there that I meet who are like, yeah, I'm just, you know, having a good time. Right. I'm 55 years old and I'm having a great time, you know, down to like the 20-year-olds who take road trips together.
You don't look your age.
Thank you.
You don't look it.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you, man.
I love you too. It's just, I just can't explain the I admire you so much. Like from our last interview to just, you know, following you on social media and listening to your music, and just like I saw life outside of the interview, you know, that almost 2 years ago. And so just seeing who you are as an individual, it's like, oh my word, you are amazing.
Yeah, I feel like just this connection. So I'm really, really pleased that you like Mama Tried.
I do.
I know a lot of people have, women especially, have said that it made them cry. You know, it was so emotional to listen to that song. And it's such a different perspective about a mother-daughter relationship, parent-child relationship. It's such a different perspective, and it's not corny. You know, it just, here's what she did. Here's how I turned out. You know, I relate with what you said about, you know, there was not food on the table all the time. There wasn't. But somehow she would find a can of tuna fish. Somehow she managed to get us to church every Sunday. And I had a petticoat and I looked good. You know, my little bonnet, and, you know, I have pictures that show that. So I'm blessed that it's all relatable. All the songs are relatable in different reasons, for different people. The Bottles on My Side is still going, you know, and I love that song.
I must ask, because that was the last time we spoke, right? And just seeing the success and continuous success, did you imagine that it would be top tier, up there, way up there in the Raptors of songs of people's playlist?
You know, one of the reasons I related to Terrell, is that how you say it?
Yes.
Is his universal theme about God, and that how you can manifest just by plugging into that, just what a difference it makes to plug into true truth. And I believe that my belief in something higher than myself, something greater than myself, keeps me honest and keeps me motivated to keep going. And I see these songs, they're going to hit Billboard. I promise you. And I promise you that a major artist will cover them. I see it. I meditated on it every day. My not screenshot, but on my computer, I have a Grammy that I engraved Shelley Rae Speck on, and I see it every day when I launch my computer. There's a system of belief that runs deep, and I learned that from my grandmother and my mother. There's a system of belief, what is true. And I think that keeps me going. That really keeps me going. It every day. This is so corny, but every single day I do something like count my blessings. And I count my blessings, like maybe it's my dog licks. Maybe there's 100 licks, 100 blessings right there. Maybe I'm driving to the store and there's a green light. Blessing. Maybe there's a parking spot in the, I just count them, because you can get in your car and you can just drive to the store and, it's kind of overcast. Or you can look at the people around you and smile. That's my philosophy. That if I count my blessings, I'm honoring the good side of things. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
Oh,
It makes
cool.
perfect sense.
That's why I like that video so much of him.
Oh my word.
It's really moving.
It really was. And it put me in a sense of as well. My best friend always says, when you believe in something, right? And you continuously say it and say it and say it, right? It has to happen because our words are always listening.
Right.
So
when I meditate, when I meditate in the morning and start counting my blessing, I count them out loud because I want to hear them. I want to, it's an audio thing. Like, you're kidding, that green light just happened, or I'll find a dime on the grocery store floor. Blessing, thank you, prosperity.
I love those moments.
Aren't they the best?
Oh my word. I don't care if it's a penny, a dime, a quarter, or a nickel. I'm like, yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've even found $1 once. If it's more than that, like say I'm at the market, I've given money back. Like at Walmart, I found a wallet and there was like money, and it's like, yeah, you give that back.
Yeah.
But you find a dime, it's just the universe going, yeah, you're thinking right. You're thinking right. You're on track.
You're on track.
Yeah.
You're on track. Oh my word. I have to ask, Shelly, are you proud of yourself in this point in your life?
Proud of myself?
Mm-hmm.
Dang ass, yeah. Dang ass, yeah. I am so, I've had help along the way. I had somebody helping me with social media, Carolyn, and that's been a blessing. Dominic has been a blessing. I give a shout out to Dominic Friesen, my publicist. You get help along the way, but part of receiving is receiving the blessings of friends. Part of consciously receiving the blessings of some, certain friends who've helped me out. I am proud of myself because I've worked my butt off. I really have, and I'm not going to stop until I reach and even when I reach my goal, I'm not going to stop. I'll want more artists to cover more songs. I keep writing. I'm going to have another release in June. Yeah, I'm going to start putting out material, more content, because it's been too long between releases. So this release is doing well, but I want to release a couple more. I have a couple more songs I want to release in June, and then another one in like September. Just keep it going.
How's it going, guys? It's Justin Stephen Ford, author of the diverse picture book I See Me, and host of Just in Time for Storytime on YouTube. And you are just in time for the Michael Finkley Show.
Boys and girls, moms and dads.
Looking for some of the best soul food right here in Mullins, South Carolina? I promise you, come on down to Garden Alley.
Our grape salad's fabulous, our water gate, our potato salad, our chicken is fresh, macaroni and cheese is salted to perfection. I haven't found anything that's not great. Best ever.
Banana pudding, cakes, pies. Yeah. Selection is huge. Garden Alley is an awesome place to eat. I really love it.
Come by and see the amazing staff at Garden Alley, downtown Mullins. On the next Michael Finkley, founder and CEO of In the Black Network, James DeVos is back with us, Think Fam. He gives us all the information about the network and so much more. Don't miss it, Think Fam. Monday,